Hey guys, welcome back to the Northeast Florida Surf Fishing Forecast for April 13th through the 15th. This video was shot Monday afternoon near the Jack's Beach Pier. Water was very muddy early Monday morning as we had west winds, but by the afternoon, the wind switched to the northeast, east, and all the way over to the southeast and cleaned the water up. Some good reports started coming in, and we'll get to talking about that, but things look good for Tuesday and possibly Wednesday before the south winds return. So we'll talk about that as well. They're working on the pier. They got another pylon put in. Eventually we'll be fishing it. Yeah, hopefully we'll be fishing that pier sometime in the spring of 22? So keep your fingers crossed that we don't have any more issues with hurricanes or tropical storms or delays or pandemics or work shortages, because it's hard to get people to work. And I talked to one of the people that work for the pier, and say that one of the biggest things going on now is just getting people to work. That it's hard to even get a full crew because nobody wants to work. But enough of that. Let's talk fishing. This past Saturday was the Berford Fish Bites tournament to raise money to help him fight his cancer battle. Awesome success. Lots of people fished it. Lots of money. I want to say the last I checked on his GoFundMe page, it was over like $8,500. And I know Perau and his brother raised over $1,200. They cooked at the event, and there was Roy Matson even donated, I think, $900, and then there was another $200 check that came in. So the fishing community came through, and just a big thank you to all those who helped set it up, and for Fish Bites for holding it. We'll talk about some of their product here in a minute that have been getting a lot of success with local anglers. The next few days, guys, well, before I go on, my daughter, I have to brag on her. She won first in the kids division for the biggest whiting. She kicked my butt. I didn't even weigh in. I caught 30 12-inch fish, and when you have a tournament with a lot of heavy hitters, a 12-inch fish ain't gonna cut it, so I just kept that in the cooler. She had one that was about 15.5 inches, and it weighed 1.33 pounds, so she did good, and congratulations to all the other kids who fished it and weighed in fish. Let's keep them fishing and off the games. Keep them out in nature. That'll be the best thing in their life. But what can we look forward to for the next few days? Monday, there was some pompano caught after the water cleaned up. Bluefish, whiting, lots of big whiting. My buddy Sean got on some good ones. A lot of 14 and 15-inch whiting Monday afternoon using fresh shrimp. Sam got, I think, 3 or 4 keeper pompano. There was some nice Spanish caught as well. So that's what we can look forward to tomorrow, and if the wind forecast holds up, Wednesday as well. Right now for Tuesday, they're calling for northeast winds in the afternoon at 10. Tuesday morning, it's going to be west, switching over to the northeast at 10 to 15, and backing off 5 to 10 miles an hour in the afternoon. You'll have outgoing tide all afternoon. If you don't know, northeast wind at 5 to 10 is a wind that cleans the water up extremely fast here in northeast Florida. And with that clean water, the pompano should go crazy, guys. Water temperature right now is 66 to 67 in Jack's Beach. So we're prime for whiting, drum, pompano, bluefish, Spanish mackerel, speckled trout. All of that stuff's going to be showing up. There are mullet in the surf as well today. Not many, but there were a few schools seen up and down the coast from people fishing. Then you got on Wednesday, let's talk about the winds again. Wednesday, southeast, 5 to 10 in the morning, switching over to about 15 in the afternoon. Water should still be clean Wednesday afternoon if you get off work and want to go fish. It's Thursday that's the problem. Wednesday night, they're calling for the winds to switch more to the south-southwest at 15 to 20, and for it to be southwest to west 15 to 20 on Thursday. There's a front coming through, I believe. So Thursday's probably going to be back to mud, and the sand perch, bonnet heads, stingrays, and catfish will be out in full effect. We won't get to Friday yet, but keep in mind, if you can't fish any of these days coming up, keep your eye on Friday. There's some good winds for Friday if it holds up. really good winds that should clean the water up fast. Going down further down the coast, Matanzas, the water is 67, and in that Flagler Pier, the water temperature is saying 68. So we're in a good phase right now. The water's warming, not too fast. I don't like it when it jumps 5 or 6 degrees in a week. That's not a good thing. Sometimes those fish, like Pompano, the migrating fish, they like to sit in that certain area of water temperature, and if it rises too fast, they'll go to where the water's a little bit cooler than what they like. I've seen it happen in years past when the pier was open. We went from like 65, it jumped to like 73 in a week and a half, and the Pompano were out of there. We couldn't believe it. It's what happens, and that's why when with fishing, you just never know. You got to always keep your eye on the water temperature. That's about all I got on the reports. So Tuesday, especially Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday should be good, guys. I get a lot of requests asking about fishing next to the pier. Here's the thing. Last year we did great next to it. But last year the workers were over the sand putting their pier up and working on the pylons. Now they're over the water. So if you have a fish tank, what happens when you knock on that glass? Those fish scatter. So same thing with the pier. A lot of banging, those fish just aren't congregating like it was before. I've been watching, there's a Jack's Pier Cam. It's jacksurfcam.com, I believe. And it's a camera focused right on the pier. And I've seen boats pull up there lately, and they'll only be there 5 to 10 minutes off the end and go. Those fish just aren't holding there. But don't worry, once they're done working, all those fish will be hanging there, and hopefully plenty of them will be going home in my cooler. But we'll see. Now, back to the fish bites. If y'all haven't seen it, this is the new coquina clam. I've always wondered how to get a coquina on my hook, because whiting and pompano and drum are always full of the coquina. Well, this flavor here is supposed to simulate what coquina would be. And I have been seeing a ton of good reports further south with the pompano hitting them, the whiting, and the drum. And then you got the regular clam, which works as well. Most of the people who know me know I like to use live bait. Sandfleas, clams, fiddler crabs, spider crabs, live shrimp. But I have actually been using this guy, the clam, and catching whiting on it. And this is the next one I'm gonna try to see if I can nail the pompano. And back in December, I actually used this guy, the Easy Flea, and I caught a lot of whiting on it. So it's something I put in my arsenal now, because you just never know. The fish are always changing their diet, changing how they want to eat. There's days where I've used fish bites and never had a hit. Maybe it's just me how I'm using them, and then I put on a live sand flea or a fresh clam and bam, they nail it. But you can go on Facebook and just scroll through, especially some of the other groups like Florida Surf Anglers, over in the Panhandle, these guys, a lot of them are only using fish bites, and they're limited out on pompano. So it works. And I'm gonna start using a little bit more of it, because honestly, bait's not cheap. Buying live bait all the time, live shrimp and live clams. And I think these are like I could be wrong, but $7.99 a pack. But you can get numerous baits off of it, and you can catch several fish on the same bait. So that's the great thing about fish bites. So, and also for those in the Northeast Florida area, they're local. They're right in St. Augustine. So it's always good to support local. But that's all we got. And I talked to Chip about the next seminar. He's pretty busy, because y'all may not know it. He also, I believe, coaches track and field for JU. He's a man of many talents. So sinker guy and the track and field guy. So he's busy. So what I'm going to do is either a Friday or a Saturday very soon, we'll meet up. We'll try to meet up by the pier, and we'll we'll have a seminar. So if you have not, or if you missed the first one and you want to attend the next one, please let me know in the comments or in the Facebook group so we can get a list together. You want to try to get maybe 20, 25 people or however many want to come. That way we can set a time and I'll meet y'all down there and I'll bring my gear and show you how I do it. But that's all I got for you. We'll be back on Thursday with the weekend forecast, and probably tomorrow we'll have a water update. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.